Yes, we feel really good because the week is over and we are sure a lot of you feel the same way too. Friday, the last day of the work week is here and the weekend has started right here, right now.
That's right. Welcome to Esplash, and it's the TGIF edition, which means all you have to do is relax and enjoy the show as it promises to be a fun-filled experience.
Yes. Come along and let us usher you into the weekend with the very best of entertainment. You can join the conversation on our socials. We are at TVC Connect using the hashtag
Esplash on TVC.
Yeah. All right. It is your girl Dala, aka the goddess of skills. Some of you know me as the goddess, or Dala la 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 la. Yeah.
Okay, it's your homegirl right here, it's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. I'm chilled today.
You are.
See?
Because I do not have troublemakers beside me.
Wow.
It is Honey Sassy, it is Honey Venus, it is Honey Kopoke, it is Honey Opogo, it is Honey that is Okay, you can add that one too, it's okay. For the road.
Wow, okay. All right, you know my name is Catherine. You'll know me as Lady Cat, have real hotness. Queen Cat, have real hotness. Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate, baby. Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate Cruise, baby. And I don't know, since Monday, someone has been calling me Asian Catherine. I'm like, okay, she needs to refringe.
She's here.
Okay, need to refringe. Anyway, we've got an exciting show lined up for you today. First up, we'll be bringing you the latest updates with our entertainment news segment. Following that, we'll be celebrating some of our favorite celebrities on Celebrity Birthday Shoutouts.
We'll then take a trip down memory lane on Rewind before diving into the wild and crazy world of social media on Social View, which will be brought to us by Catherine.
And on the other half of the show, we will have one of us expressing gratitude on the Chew It Off segment, followed by the news recap.
On today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about 5 ways to get through the rainy season. We will then wrap up the show for the week with a reminder that happiness is free.
All right, now let's just get straight into the entertainment news. Dwayne Wade speaks on splitting bills 50-50 with his wife, Gabrielle Union, following Gabrielle Union's revelation that she and her husband, Dwayne Wade, split their bills down. The former NBA star is giving further insight into the matter. According to Dwayne Wade, the arrangement began after he reminded Gabrielle that it was the one who paid for the home they shared. In turn, she declared she would never allow this to happen again. He made this known while speaking with Shannon Sharp on his Club Shay Shay podcast. Take a look at this. If you would recall, we reported that Gabrielle Union in an interview called the matter to public attention last month, where she noted that she and Wade split everything 50-50 in their household. She did this while talking about overcoming a financial anxiety and overall scarcity mindset. That statement has since sparked a lot of reactions, and in one of her responses to a relationship therapist, Gabrielle Union wrote, "Every household is different, and doing what's best for you and yours is the key. We both come from families that step up to help care for children or elderly relatives. So being able to be with someone who meets me halfway and lightens my load gives me peace and support." So to each his own, I think.
To each his own.
Yes, that's what I would say about that. And but the thing again for me is that, is it because you don't want to wait to say that it's my house? I mean, if you're married to somebody, I mean, looking at it from the African perspective, like here, a lot of, I mean, I don't know whether it is fair to say that a lot of women, or some women don't even bring anything to the table. Like some women don't bring anything to the table. But once you're married to that person, it is our, and you hear people even say boldly that his money is our money. My money is my money. You know, you hear people say that in this climb. So that thing of, is it ego on Gabrielle Union's part for saying that because he reminded her that he paid the whole thing for the house, and so she doesn't want it to be like it is his house. So from now on, we're going to split 50-50. You know, I mean, interesting stuff. Interesting.
Okay, so I think it is an ego thing, to be honest, and I see where she's coming from, because if somebody should, you now say that because that's like something you can actually pay for, I get where she's coming from. I find it quite fascinating though, because when she was explaining her own side of the story, she didn't even mention that. And that's why sometimes it's good to have a partner that does not shalaye, because if it had come from her, him saying that, you know what, if she had said, oh, seeing him different. But now I think like he's been able to have this narrative now where even when he said it, I remember one time I was like, you could even tell that even he knew that what he said, you know, add up. But yeah, whatever works for every household at the end of the day, because there are still some people that even when he says it's his house, she will just be saving her own money. If you do any, she carry her thing, go and get her own house. So,
well, I respect Gabrielle Union, and I respect the fact that, okay, she is an independent woman. And like Onipot said earlier, she said, you guys have said it all, to each his own.
Because honestly, I saw a lot of reactions online, and you know, in fact, some
when
celebrities,
she said it
when she
first,
said
yeah,
it
they
first,
came for her.
and you know, even a particular celebrity who's not married was even saying that, oh, like she was saying something invariably like that's nonsense, and somebody was saying that you're not even married yet, like you're not even in her shoes, and I saw another person who said that for her, she did not have anything when she met her husband. And her husband, it was like taking a risk because, I mean, if you're going to flip it, you know, you'd say, so her husband was the one who was taking care of everything. Now, she has a very large audience on YouTube and, you know, she gets paid. She's now, and it was the husband who encouraged her to do all of these things. And now she's now big, she's making her money. So she said that she wouldn't even mind to do that because her husband stood you know, for how about somebody saying that, oh, you struggling actress that could not even do anything. So, you know, I mean, yes, you could flip it. You could flip it. It could be both ways. So if you have the money and you feel like you can still, you know, bring something to the table.
Of course.
I think personally, for somebody like me, even if you give me a gift, I feel somehow if I'm not able to give you something in return, like I just want it to be reciprocated. Like I just like it. I really do not like to take and not be able to give.
Some people
Some
love
people
to
love
take,
it.
take.
That's their job. All right, still on the entertainment news, Bill Cosby sued by 9 women for alleged sexual assault. Another day, another legal tussle for embattled American comedian actor Bill Cosby, as he has been sued again for sexual assault, this time in Nevada under a newly enacted law that eliminates the statute of limitations for civil cases. The 9 plaintiffs who lodged the suit in the U.S. District Court for Nevada are Janice Dickinson, Lily Bernard, Lisa Lotte Lublin, Janice Baker-Kinney, Heidi Thomas, Linda Kirkpatrick, Rebecca Cooper, Pam Joy Abeta, and Angela Leslie. The lawsuit accuses Cosby of using his enormous power, fame, and prestige to target each of them. The suit alleges the assaults took place between 1979 and 1992 in Nevada, which each of the plaintiffs maintaining that Bill Cosby either drugged them or sought to do so. The complaint added that several of the incidents took place in Cosby's suite in the same Las Vegas hotel. Reacting to this new lawsuit, a spokesperson representing Bill Cosby accused the women suing him of being motivated by their addiction to massive amounts of media attention and greed. The statement continues, and I quote, "From this day forward, we will not continue to allow these women to parade various accounts against Mr. Cosby anymore without vetting them in the court of public opinion and inside of the courtroom," end of quote. The new lawsuit comes after former Playmate model Victoria Valentino filed her own lawsuit against Cosby in Los Angeles County Superior Court earlier this month. 80-year-old Valentino alleged in a lawsuit that she was drugged and raped by the actor after they ran into each other at a Los Angeles restaurant in 1969, after first coming forward with the claims in 2014. And we go on again.
So when is this thing about Bill Cosby going to
Crazy.
end? Every now and then we get another person who's saying stuff, and then it's almost like we're going to do this forever.
So I don't know if it works, but we should just say, let Bill Cosby
Breathe.
Breathe.
because
It's already been punished, right?
like what?
Yes.
And
So
it's
no. But if he did the crime, he should collect too.
No, you don't know.
I'm just like
So I understand what you're talking about, but then he's been doing the time too. Yeah. So
no, but you still need to do the so.
look at his age.
Okay, so nobody cares about his age because you also didn't care about
people squeeze the
age.
life out of him
So,
already
At
and
the,
let him be
end,
gone.
at the end of the day, if he's guilty, he has to face the consequence.
I really do.
Yes, now.
agree with you. I understand, but I'm just looking at. I mean, it is just the. I'm not saying that it's a leeway for people to be doing nonsense, or you should now say, "Oh, look at his condition and all that" as an excuse. But I'm just saying, yes. And then he has done certain time. And right now, it's not as if he's even having it rosy.
True.
He's not getting jobs.
True.
He's not doing like, okay,
Anything.
Coco snuff the whole life out of him so that you can be satisfied.
Don't
and say
draw
that
his
you-
Yeah, but I
Lord.
mean, people that commit crimes like this, the life should actually be snuffed out of them, to be honest. So it's just so crazy because, like you said, in fact, you've even said everything. It's already not breathing. And on top, it's not breathing. People are still coming outside to say, you see that smoke? Let me collect it.
Like this guy is just still
What?
here, but the thing is that things are
Nine.
not even.
9.
At all. It's
9.
just-
So that's what happens when the statute of limitation is lifted. Because, I mean, if they say that during a time frame, if you don't report something, you can't report after. Now they've said you can come and report too. And I know particularly one of the people, Janice Dickinson, is actually a big person. So at the end of the day, is actually just extremely wild because Janice Dickinson, I know she's a mad person first. So that one, even if anybody else wants to back down, I'm sure that she's never going to back down. So
At all. It's just crazy.
All right, that's all we can take on the entertainment news. Let's move on. It's now time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Clifton Collins Jr., who is 53 today. You might remember the American actor from films and TV series like 157, Traffic, Capote,
yeah.
Star Trek, Pacific Rim, Thief, Westworld, amongst others.
happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Right, Eddie
Sebran.
Sebran is 50 today. Is an American actor who played Cole Deschanel on the television series Sunset Beach. He has also appeared in films in several television series such as Third Watch, Invasion, CSI, Miami, Take Two, and others.
And there's always been a fine man from Cole on Sunset Beach. All the ladies crushing on him.
Yeah, for me, it was even CSI Miami.
Ah.
So I got quite exasperated with because the CSI Miami,
Miami,
CSI
yeah.
New York, CSI
A lot.
Well, happy birthday to him.
Happy
It's
birthday,
fantastic.
yes. Jigon Babaoja is a year older today. Abiola Kazim, popularly known as Jigon Babaoja, is an Nigerian actor, comedian known for his roles in so many Yoruba movies. He's also the originator of the slang Shomo Age Mini.
Oh, my age, Mimi.
This dude is very funny, and Ashake used his name in a line, you know, in his music, and it was like, oh, so are you talking to me?
SMU
The dude
Dele.
is actually very funny.
Yes, he is.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Femi Kuti is 61 today. The award-winning Nigerian musician is the eldest son of Afrobeat pioneer Fela Kuti. Femi Kuti began his musical career playing in his father's band, Egypt 80. In 1986, Femi started his own band, Positive Force, establishing himself as an artist independent of his father's massive legacy.
All right, the one thing I'm going to ask him for on this very special day is skin routine. And because he doesn't look...
Guy.
he
I
doesn't remove
think
his
that I know that I have not asked him personally, you know, but I'm just saying that I think for some people they're just blessed, and I think
Like-
it comes from a very good gene. I think I would say
Yes.
that, and their mother,
True.
their mother was white, so yeah,
It's the way they glow for me.
Yes.
Happy
In fact, there was
birthday.
happy birthday. There was a picture Auntie Annie put up today. Yeah, and I saw. So they've always looked alike, but
Yeah.
I now saw that resemblance.
Resemblance.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, moving on swiftly. John Cho is 51 today. Is a South Korean American actor who, for his roles as Harold Lee in the Harold and Kumar films and Hikaru Sulu in the Star Trek reboot film series. Other movies to his credit include American Pie franchise, Big Fast Liar, Total Recall, Identity Thief, Searching, amongst many others.
Happy birthday
Happy
to him. I
birthday,
love
yes.
the Total Recall. And is this South Korean American?
Yeah, for you. Yes.
Love him.
I love it. So when I see that people have actually, what's that thing they call, you know, they've already synced into another nationality.
Nationality, oh,
So,
yeah.
Is he neutralized or something for me? Yeah. All right, so John Igalo is 34 today. Is an Argentine professional footballer who plays as a striker for the Saudi Pro League, Al Hilal SC, and the Nigeria national team.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
I know
birthday.
there's supposed to be some party tomorrow. That's
Okay.
I'm supposed to go for, but I'm tired. But who do I pay?
You go now.
You are tired. You, that you
will
say you're
go.
tired, but I'll see you there.
You will see
I don't
her.
like the way you talk to me.
You give us live coverage.
Be deceiving yourself. Get play. Oh. All
Happy
right.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Posthumous birthday shout out goes to Tupac Amaru Shakur. He was an American rapper, songwriter, and actor who died in September 1996. Is widely considered to be one of the most influential rappers of all time. He's also one of the best-selling music artists of all time, having sold over 75 million records worldwide. He would have been 52 today.
Oh.
Yeah, Tupac is somebody that I feel like passed way too early. And I mean, even till now, people still absolutely love him. And it's funny how there's been a lot of Tupac lookalikes.
Yes.
Like proper Tupac lookalikes. And then I saw a video of somebody on TikTok yesterday and he said, oh my God, I just saw Tupac. He was buying sandwich somewhere and somebody was like,
So I
Tupac?
think it is about being the lookalike that, you know, actually make people say that every time.
Yep.
Because some people
Yeah.
even still believe that he's alive somewhere in
Somewhere.
Cuba. And I'm like, if that is true, then that is something. Yes.
Well, if he was still alive, I feel like the love from Jada would have found him by now.
wow.
Anyway, I have 2 birthday shout-outs.
Okay.
One is to Big Sonny Osoro. Yes, that's his name, Sonny Osoro. They call him Big Sonny. Happy birthday to you, Big Sonny. I wish you the very, very best. And also to Alex Okoro, my baby boy. Happy birthday to you. And I pray you have an amazing day, okay? And happy birthday to every single person celebrating today. It's a weekend, like Onipot says, go out and have fun. Enjoy your money, work for your money, and spend your money too, okay?
That's right. All right, guys, let us check out Rewind. Let's get a glimpse at what happened in entertainment history on this very day.
Watch this.
Alrighty, welcome to Social View, where you can get all the fun and savagery going on. So, alright, guys, let's just get right to it. And we're starting with this one. Cerebellum says, without Googling, name a famous historic battle. Okoro getting funky at Mr. Egusina responds with this. If you know, you know. The battle between the eye and the shaki when you want to.
All right, so this is actually a trend that's going on now because I saw a couple of different things. I've been laughing for like 2 days now. This particular one actually happened to my brother, and it was with Pomo. And that's my brother doing it Pomo for a very long time because I saw the pepper fly in slow motion as he dragged it in. After that, when he was way younger, he stopped eating Pomo. So yeah, this is an epic battle.
It's
I
a
agree.
legit battle.
Yeah.
Wow. All I can say is, wow.
Pomo never show you. I mean, Shaki never. I don't
got
think
me.
Shaki normally shy. I don't know.
Got me that is not soft.
I think Shaki looks weird.
Why?
I don't like.
Like how?
Towel.
I don't know. What like
Not the design.
You eat your towel. I don't like it.
Just move on. At our_L says, for your birthday, Do you prefer a tangible gift or an experience? At _Roms responds, tangerines. I love Roms.
I love both.
I love both. Yes.
Yes, I love
Now,
both.
Nipo, write this thing.
I love it.
No, I love both. Somebody asked me, my birthday is in July, and somebody already asked me, like, what do I want for my birthday? And I said...
Maserati?
So the person now said, okay, so I'll give you this thing, or I'll send you this thing, or, and I'll say, and you'll still take me out. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Nipo, just carry gun one time. Let's know that.
As in, I know that, but like, you will still take me out. So don't say that because of...
The best is
Onipo, wait. So the thing
Yeah.
is, my problem is what Onipo to ask for is not small something that will remain money for taking out.
You will not use another
So
money.
you first use all your blood.
The first one has to run away. The first say, after that one, like...
Because they know you.
I said...
See, next year, let them go and save. Onipo, let the poor breathe.
The poor don't go breathe. Because it is not my responsibility.
Wow.
Voila.
Okay, so at President Debbie says the realization that hits you after you finally had a craving. So Tuke don't go like that. At Jag_Ubani now says, shawarma clarity.
But even shawarma now, say, we pass 2K.
It passed, so my sister.
Pass 2K. Most is started from like 3, 5.
Yeah, all those mixed shawarma and double dog.
Me, that I used to call myself a foodie, I'm no more a foodie. I started dieting on condition because the way things are going. Once I don't enter my house, anything we know in my house, before I go to order, I go sit down and say, if you have worked hard, or like me, you must enjoy yourself.
Only pot, other pasta this
weekend. Wait. Only pot, what did you eat yesterday?
I ate
What
rice.
did you go and pick yesterday in the night?
Oh, I said I picked it for somebody now.
For somebody?
You picked what?
And what did you pick?
Pizza for somebody.
Okay, that's all.
I said I picked, no, I'm not even lying.
You not eat it at all.
You not touch it. You not taste it.
Unconditionally.
Money.
Money.
I said.
Money.
No, we're just asking you, taste one.
These days, I've been cutting my coat.
So no pasta again?
You don't know me. Like these days, Miss, I know that if I go and scale myself and I go and weigh myself on scale, I would have dropped maybe 1 or 2 pounds.
0.5.
It happened.
Because even rice, what's in rice they carry?
Because even yesterday, after eating at the last place, I can't reach out. 2 hours later, I said, this is my only meal. I was now hungry. I said, no.
You have to talk to yourself
before. So at woman_leader says, I need scented candle that will also work as a mosquito killer. Does this exist? And at A_Ashiwell says, introducing to you the mosquito coil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Scented.
Yeah. Smells like incense.
But what's the scent?
The incense.
My own is that you did not even specify it. So did you say nicely?
Okay.
Or fruit flavored? You did not say.
Okay. Sorry. Next time, woman leader will be more specific because
I have to even ask if that still exists.
It does.
It does.
It does. In the market, when you go to market, you see those people, they use it in the market.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It still exists. Santos says, gents, at what point did you know she's the one? And at Geno Eric 1, who many girls are about to come for, said, when Amapiano was being played, and she didn't do this.
Katrin can never be this person's spec.
I can never.
So there's a video of this guy full on Instagram. I didn't send it. I was going to send it to you. I don't know why I didn't send it. And then the guy now, like he's a dancer normally. Then the caption was, will you die if you don't dance? So he was sitting down in the chair like this and they're playing Amapiano. The guy now, woo! Now so that's Catherine. I'll send it to you.
Wow.
It is absolutely fun. Yeah.
If you are looking for this person's spec, it is I.
Yeah, it is you, of course.
Yeah.
I will know. Just be.
It's only Honey Pot.
Only Honey Pot.
Honey Pot can be sitting on speaker when they are playing Amapiano.
And she will not move.
It's giving Bridgerton.
As a Honey Pot will not able to nod head.
My own problem is you can meet me on 2 different days. Either the day when I get moved or one day I feel just straight. So I did this, guys.
Okay, Jabbar has something to say. He said, this one no go come out, Joe. And at Ogasege says, this one on exam day. See when they come out, they
That's
don't
why
come out,
it's good to just sweep everywhere, cover everything.
Because
I don't want to hear story. Oh.
Yeah, but shout out to the lecturers that used to tell us to read from here to here, and that's where we give you from, because I think there's no point packing a lot of things, and that's a mistake.
Bless
I
you.
think
Area of
Life is
concentration.
not even supposed to be difficult.
At all.
I think Nigerians, we just don't know how to go about things. But I think some people are unlearning certain things, and I do
Amen.
that lecturers too are
I pray.
unlearning
Amen.
certain things, because you can't make life difficult, now, especially things that we don't even need in the long run, please.
Yep. Area of concentration is important.
I swear.
All right, so we can see Lycée Ellen is here again, and what's this one saying? It says, your papa fit be carpenter, may you no stay hammer.
Is this leave me?
I said, this one is not even don't leave me. This one is leave me. Because
Leave me, leave me, leave
What?
me, leave me, don't hold me.
what manner of, it's not even motivation. What parable of the Lordship?
MC Amani.
Wow.
But it's the wig, Sha, the wig app.
No, it's the week for me. It's the week for me. Abstract Nathy says, I've noticed that taking a shower, this one is giving advice. Say, I've noticed that taking a shower isn't good for my skin. That's why I only shower twice a week now. Rest of the days, I take a bath. Now, Lady M now responds, the sigh of relief when I read the last line. That's the rest of the days I take a bath.
Because I don't understand. Who do you want to confuse? Shower and take a bath.
So people will argue that taking a bath is when you use sponge and soap and scrub and everything. But shower is when you just... So what's the difference?
All right. So shower is when you stand and you can use
Soap and every...
bath is bubble bath. No.
Bath.
Oh,
You
in the
filled
bathtub.
the bathtub. You put bath bomb.
Ah.
You know, you now soak yourself. So that's why this is the one that used to clean body well.
Eh.
So that shower is
Now
not
just-
really entering inside. It's like, you know, you can bath, but when you soak leg, you know that when you can't scrape them, as things go.
Anyway, after all this explanation, my own is that it takes a bath at least.
At least.
At least so.
I cannot.
Somebody will go and read that up and just
Because
say,
I'll not
oh,
look at
wow.
this picture, I'm like, this one. I'll not even be trying to perceive anything when I stand beside him. I'll just hold my breath.
No, this one will be smelling like flowers and petunia.
At the end of the day, while I no get bathtub.
I swear.
No, shall I take bath? Okay, so at Stefan says, hi, I'm Tommy Singh. You? Ifedaya now responds, I am To, the one you're missing. Let's just move on. Let's just move on before they will come for Ifedaya. It's for
Who
me.
is this?
I'm
It's
stressed.
for me. Honeypot, no, it's
In
nothing.
this
We have
very
moved on.
stressed.
Age.
Pardon me. We have moved on. He's still missing. At Tonic_UG says, is it right to marry someone you meet on social media?
MEAT. All right.
Dr. Pam Pam, that's at the Pamela now, says, no, it's too fishy.
Actually, it's too fishy.
Yes. Because how do you meet? It's fishy.
It's actually fishy.
Yes.
I agree.
You have something to say? Are you shrimping?
As long as the person goes to the gym, so they can be protein.
Is
You can
that
take protein powder and with your fishy and meat, because you want to be stupid, Abby.
that's why they like
What's
to
the,
dance.
wait, what's this? What's this?
Then we just continue the thread for them.
I'm stressed.
Okay, at the _bearded Shino says, everyone actually has two hearts. As one heart is in the chest, the second heart is in the legs. And at Israel_Abba now asks, why the leg? Oh no, they fall in love. Olive T now responds, so now when they break the one on your chest, you go feel move on.
Oro.
Explanation, originally.
Oro. Because
Deep
what?
words.
Oh yeah, so I think I actually Googled it and there was
love
some
it.
explanation for a heart being in the leg actually. Yeah, like this person was not actually playing. That's why they put the heart in quotes. It's not like your heart, but it's like something that pumps. There was where they sharp broke it down. Something that sharp
Okay.
pumps something in the leg, one thing or something. Come on, make the thing sharp they pump me away from stupid situation.
You push not say we misled you. Go and Google it and check it. You see? You're learning something.
Yes, actually.
Let's just move on, Sha. Let's just move on. Africa Fact Zone says Ghana has completed its first ever brain surgery without penetrating the skull. And then at _Valkin brings us back to Nigeria. And it says, something that my mommy can do with ordinary slap.
Actually.
Yes, now.
Nigerian mothers, they're very good.
What's the surgery called? Igbati.
Igbati and Ifoti and Ifaru.
They'll just
Choose your own.
Everything will just reset.
Everything. As in premium reset.
There are
I
things
thank-
you don't
I
even
thank
learn
God
in
for
this
my mother.
Nigeria.
Gen Z don't know what's in
Thank
this
God for my
song.
mother.
That don't chop.
It's not even slap. Funny enough, his eye. Now look.
Oh.
Once you look you will know all your transgressions, exactly how you committed it.
Now you go call the list for your head.
I swear.
Say which one?
Yeah.
It's today nowadays. You look at it and say, what happened to your eye? Is it paining you? Okay, so let's just take this last one before we go. And this one says, I know if you chop, and they miss my babe. Out of 6 fufu, it's only 5. God! Make I no go get us, sir.
Now still abstinence.
Oga.
Now still abstinence. Because out of 6, you ate 5.
But you know if you chop.
Day, you dey chop 6.
Eh?
So that 5, the one that you did not eat,
Only but I have one question.
counts for something.
If you eat only that one that you know it and leave the 5, will you die?
So
This is ulcer.
I said that is abstinence.
My problem is the I know fit chop. You couldn't chop.
After you don't chop
you
5.
chop
So not
5.
completing it for this person, he did not chop. I've seen people who really, really like food.
So this is why I said only pot say she know the chop.
But
buy pizza.
Yeah, but she...
Now,
No, not
She
even
know they
meal.
chop, oh.
Not even meal. I said I've seen people who actually really, really. Somebody was telling me about somebody who, when he wants to go to a canteen, he buys or he brings fufu and puts in his pocket.
Yeah.
He will now get there and buy soup and still buy fufu. And then while he's
Join.
eating, he will now tell them that they gave him small soup, that they should go and increase it. Meanwhile, because it
Because
got extra, he will now remove from his pocket. I said, is that how food does some people? So you have not even seen, when you say foodie, we not playing now. We're just...
That one is not food, that one is gluten. No,
one
wait.
pass me.
As
I'm
in...
telling you, like, there are people and there are people. They said that person will put extra fufu in the...
So na baggy they will go restaurant
So he'll
because
not be telling you that, add now, every time I want to be coming here, you'll be giving somebody small soup. He will now look at everybody. Then when they're not looking at him, he'll quickly bring out the one in his pockets. So that's...
my people, and we are done with Social View for today and this week. We hope you enjoyed every bit of the craziness because what? Fufu in the pocket?
I'm telling you.
It's time to move on to the second hour of the show. Please stay tuned. All right, thank you so much for staying right here with us and welcome back to the show. It's now time for the second hour of the show and we are starting with the Chew It Off segment. And as you already know, we always love to end the week with some gratitude.
Hey. Okay, so it's gonna be me. In a surprising turn of events, I'm grateful for Nigerians. I'm actually grateful for Nigerians. So yesterday, I saw the caption. It wasn't like a real post, but I get what they were trying to do. When they said that Hilda Bassi had broken another Guinness World Record, and it was for the tweets of her announcement being the best performing tweets for Guinness World Records. And in my mind, I was just so grateful for Nigerians because, yes, so we can be mad and we complain all the time about how we behave and sometimes we're very insensitive and all that. But at the end of the day, I think that wouldn't have been able to happen if Nigerians didn't come out in numbers to actually support. So I know there are people who've actually never met Hilda Bassi.
Of course.
There's some people who, they'll still say, oh, you know, it was clout. Some people just wanted to because he was trending and whatnot. But I mean, at the end of the day, there are people who genuinely were very happy to see somebody who they don't know win. So that was actually really nice to see. People have been coming out to support her, to send messages and all that. Even Lata Tonden, the former holder, also came out because first of all, she deleted the post, I think, that she put up and said, oh, Nigerians should calm down or something. Yeah, so Nigerians were already about to go off. And she put up a post and said, Namaste, Nigerians, congratulations to Hilda and all that. So I'm very happy for the way like Nigerians pull through, rally around, and then try to help one of their own. I mean, even when we're nominated on like international stages and all that, that's when you actually really feel the power of like Nigerians. Like, aside football, I think that like one time that we actually come together, once you just say, oh, something Nigeria, as a Nigerian, your blood already tells you, come out en masse and come and support. So, I'll say I'm grateful for Nigerians, people who genuinely wake up and show love when they're supposed to. Because I know all the time we castigate people that say, oh, you're coming to say the rubbish online. But for the people who actually do the right thing, we just want to say we're grateful for you. Thank you, and keep that energy going.
Yay.
And we love it.
So that's the thing. When Nigerians are nominated for things, awards or whatever, and they're being recognized and it has to be a voting category, the Nigerian will win. because people will come out en masse to support. And the fact that we've said this time and again that if you go on social media to blast a Nigerian, get ready for them to come for you.
Yep.
We'd rather do it amongst ourselves than allow an outsider come from nowhere to insult each other. So the love is there. The unity is there, even though some people vote down or not for their head. But I just love the fact that Nigerians are very supportive, like you said.
Yeah. I absolutely
totally
love
agree
it.
because yesterday we were talking about this and I was talking about when I was doing radio and then I had chat hour on radio and I had this fan base. I did not even know where they came from. So sometimes I can actually believe the BB Niger people when they say that fans actually come out. And I know that they have nominated me for so many awards and there was no time they nominated me that I did not win my category. Because these people will just say, except that site crashes. Because what? They came together. Like, sometimes I will pinch myself. Like, is this real?
This me?
Where did these people come from?
Yeah.
And all that. So, in fact, there was Chris Arrow who used to work here. And Chris said to me one day and said, Honeypot, do you know that if you run for chairmanship, you will win?
Look
because
at
these people were... I'm not even joking. We used to have anniversary. We will have cake. We would have. So I totally believe when people really just want to support you, they support you. And, you know, you're not even putting, not that it was you who put energy like, oh, you're scouting for people to support you. It just happens. And I'm very happy for that.
Yeah, I mean, even Guinness World Record, their website crashed for like 2 days. No, Nigeria, don't play with us.
Don't try us.
Like, don't. But yeah, I absolutely love to see it. Looking forward to like more things like this. But smoke with first come. Chef Dami. Because yesterday on the show,
We still talked about it.
yes, Honeypot wanted to make me look like a terrible person
No, it
because
wasn't yesterday.
okay, it wasn't yesterday.
But we
okay,
talked about it yesterday.
Oh, you still talked about it
So
yesterday.
I told them that you sent me, you know, a message telling me that, oh, this person did not actually apply for the Guinness World Record, you know.
yeah, but it's still nice to see that Nigerians still supported that regardless, like in different corners and everything. So I
And
mean,
we're talking about Jay on air yesterday, how he was doing the dummy dance, and guess what? Jay Paul left work and went somewhere and ran into Jay on air and did a video and said, Honeypot, guess what? Like, I was shooting something, and Jay Paul was just calling me, was disturbing me, and I'm like, Jay Paul, why are you disturbing me? And then he says, Honeypot, what is it? Did you put off your data? I said, no. I said, okay, guess who is here? I'm like, who? I was like, Jay, and it was Jay on air. I was not like the Pumulero dance program that's ready.
with his bread.
Wahala. Guys, now it's time for us to teach you one or two things.
No, one or two.
One or two.
Run out.
It is the rainy season in Nigeria, and it's important to know just how to stay safe and healthy this period. It is the season of muddy waters, unnecessary traffic caused by rain, road accidents, power breakdowns, difficulty going out, sore throat, cold, catarrh, flu, just to mention a few things. And this wet weather can also cause quite a lot of trouble, especially if you're not prepared in advance. The rainy season brings its favors to like cool weather, you know, and now socially acceptable reason to wear turtlenecks and sweatshirts. For those of you who always complain about the heat, those ones you have in your closet for a while now, and maybe just the feeling of being cozy. Therefore, if you really want to enjoy this time of the year without facing any unfortunate incidents, here are 5 ways to get through the rainy season. Why? This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
So the first tip is to drive slowly and carefully. Road accidents are very common during this season, which is why when driving, you need to practice extreme caution in this weather. Since wet roads can become rather slippery, it is advised to avoid speeding and tailgating, which means closely following the car in front of you. If the vehicle behind you is too close, make sure to put some distance between your car and the one behind. Avoid making any sudden turns as well, and turn on your headlights so that your car is visible despite the heavy downpour. Moreover, be wary of motorcycles while it's raining, as they tend to slip and fall rather easily on wet roads. And if you drive a car, be careful of bikers around you. Don't forget to check your fuel, brakes, tires, and wipers before going out in such weather as well.
Okay, I think these are all things that even on a normal day, you should actually pay attention to. All of this simply so that you can avoid singing, "You don't eat my car." Because you know the people that just drive recklessly, even on a normal day. So it's even worse when it's rainy season. Because at the end of the day, sometimes, and another, even your tires, especially. So if you know your tires have become smooth, you're probably not going to have grip again.
Of
so
course.
even when it's raining, it's now going to make it worse. You don't want your car slipping, and you don't want to press brake. I mean, your leg is on brake, but cars still they go.
But you know that's your name, just.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roads are slippery.
Yeah, it's really slippery. So let's just be very careful, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about the second one. Have your rain gear. By this, I mean, bring out your rain gear, which consists of your good umbrellas, a raincoat, and boots, shower caps, and rubber shoes covers, because they would come in handy. Yes, you might be worried about cramping up your style, but unfortunately, the rain doesn't care about that much. So you'll just have to find a way to make it all work, as these habits will keep you from falling sick and also help you protect your valuable items such as your mobile phone, wallet, and cart from getting wet during the downpour. It's also advisable to carry your belongings in small plastic pouches during the rainy season, so that even if you're caught in a shower, you won't have to worry about water getting into your handbag or backpack and ruining your things.
So for this one, yes, what he meant by good umbrella is that always check your umbrella to make sure there are no holes, because you might not have used it since the last rainy season, and then it's suddenly raining and you just go out and then you put it on and there are holes in it already.
Apart from wholesale, you know those iron stuff?
That might have broken.
They might have broken, and it could just be anything.
Anything. So just always be prepared. Be prepared, okay? So you don't get drenched. All right, so before I give you the next one, we will be going on this commercial break. And when we do get back, Daily Top 5 still continues. It's still Daily Top 5 on Esplash, and we're giving you 5 ways to stay safe and healthy this rainy season. So it's time to find out what's at number 3, and here we go. Avoid touching electric wires or poles. One of the most important safety tips for the rainy season is to stay away from electric wires, especially the ones that have either fallen from heavy rain or are dangling dangerously from the pole, about to fall off. Although a lot of people don't realize it, these wires are mostly still live, and stepping on or touching those can lead to electrocution. Moreover, do not park your car or your vehicle directly under power lines or next to utility poles during the rainy season. It is also recommended to avoid ringing people's doorbells when it's raining heavily, particularly if the bell isn't covered by some sort of shade and is exposed to water.
Let me tell you one of the things that I have phobia for. I even hate on a normal day, whether it is rainy season or it is not rainy season. I don't like to, you know, some streets in Lagos where you have all the wires and they're like coming down. So sometimes people just look at me like, when they can see that I'm shaking when I'm there, and I'm like, should I stop? And they're like, no, it is harmless. See, I don't like it. Why are those things looking like that? Why are they dangling? Why are they like that? Why are they? Because I heard a story before. Somebody parked their car and a wire fell on it. And thank God nobody was there. It couldn't even move the car because, yes, that means if you enter that car, you're going to get electrocuted.
You cannot even touch it.
So you can't even do it. So he left the car there and waited for days for them to get everything sorted before he could move his car. So you can imagine, and I'm like, thank God. Oh, what if somebody just parked there and the person was still inside the car?
See, this particular one is something my mom always says, like in front of our house, you know, normal wire, the whole arrangement. It's not dangling, no. But my mother will say, Auntie, go and repark that car, make sure it's not under the wire. You move, even if you're almost on the road, she'll tell you move. Because anything can happen. We don't pray for tragedy or anything, but anything can happen at any time.
Righty. Lock windows, fix leakages, and clean drainages. You hear? Okay. This safety tip for the rainy season goes without saying, apart from making sure mosquitoes and other bugs don't invade your space during the rainy season, you also need to make sure your windows can be closed all the way to avoid water from entering your home during heavy rainfall. Aside from the raindrops raining your wall, paint and flooring, water can also enter your wiring, which can be disastrous. Nothing is as unnerving as returning home from a hard day's job to meet a flooded house, wet floors and soaked sofa. Also check your roof for leakages and if the drainage is in your area is blocked or filled up, get it cleared to avoid flooding. So two things. I laughed because I lived in one house. Now me carry my money go rent that house.
You lived in a swimming pool, but you did not know.
You know how I would finish radio in the middle of the night and still drive home, and then I get home. You know, on a rainy day that you're like, and maybe it's a weekend and you're like, thank God, oh, let me just go and rest, oh.
Wahala.
Oh. Some landlords can do better, actually.
Yes, they can.
Anyway, like...
You said two things, Abby. Was there another thing that...
No, I mean, I said I lived.
Okay, to the glory of
past tense.
Okay.
Hallelujah!
Yeah, because...
Are you... I have one... no, these days, I just want a soft life.
Especially all those houses that are soaking water. The place should not be... all those houses that used to soak water, wahala.
I remember. I saw something online of a woman who was, I think, arrested. Loma people caught this person throwing all the dirt in the drums. She was pouring everything in the drainages so that she would not pay Loma fee and they would not. So they went inside and found that all the drums were empty because she had thrown everything into, you know, all those canals. She went there and she threw everything inside.
What?
I'm like, these people are the problems of this country.
Yes, they are.
How do you behave like this? Because of how much that you're going to pay. So you want to avoid it, and later you'll be shouting government, government, government. We are the government.
It's just sad. That's why in some areas, when it rains, some people dread the rain because you can't control people and what they do. But they know that after the rain, they're the ones that will be picking people's dirt. Everything will just stop in front of their house.
This Lagos.
Especially when you live in houses that are in areas that are slopey. You where they down, now you they suffer.
This Lagos.
Everything.
Shebi is every year. You now be hearing, governor. Was it governor who was eating those packs, those party packs, and was...
When you come out of your house, you now see dirty red carpets.
Wait on, ma. Wait on, sir. All the things that cannot decompose that you have thrown on this thing, and the rains will now help you bring everything to your doorstep, and you now be there. You'll not be able to come down. You'll now be shouting, this government kill you there.
Now, party pack red carpet. Wahala. All right, so please do not throw your drainages when it's raining, okay? Okay? You'll be arrested by Loma, let me tell you now. Anyway, last but not the least, stock up on tea and beverages. A hot drink can sometimes help balance the cold weather that is often the aftermath of rain, especially for the younger ones. A hot cup of coffee or tea, either green, chamomile, or ginger tea, can set you up for work on a rainy day, and a cup of hot chocolate for the younglings can complete the mood if you're under the covers at home. I hope you all stay warm, dry, and enjoy a delicious cup of hot tea, coffee, or beverage to brighten up your day.
So me, I don't know whether I just signed out. I don't know. I'm not a beverage person.
So I'm not a beverage person, and I was about to say that what I do is I do pepper soup.
I'm
So
not a,
hot
I've
pepper
never
soup
been.
when it's raining.
I don't know if I was a
different.
beverage person. Maybe
Winter.
my cheeks would be as big as this. I don't know, but I'm not.
To the glory of God.
Yes, hallelujah. And then I
Amen.
remember, this reminds me of the beverage my mom promised me when I was in primary school when it was raining, that when we get home, do you know that that woman, that's in pain.
No wonder I still remember.
Wahala. Well,
Days of childhood.
Well, she had made so many lovely things for me afterwards.
but that one,
But
Sha,
I don't ever forget, don't promise me anything in this life, because I'm like, why did you open
why
your mouth
did you
to
open? I swear.
Coco come back and say, I'm sorry, I cannot. But if you don't say, you don't cancel it.
You must still do it.
So she still they owe you for your
I
mind.
don't know, maybe I will. When
Mommy,
I-
honey pots. Please, honey pot, please.
Please, beverage.
No,
Yeah.
right now, I'm not even there. So,
So should she make hot pepper soup for you?
Yes.
Carry gun, honey pot, carry gun. All right, guys, we've told you 5 ways that you can stay safe this rainy season. But I will say we have a number 6, right? Relationship people.
Hey.
Okay.
I know that it's raining and you're under duvet. You understand?
Relationship, not married people. Oh. Relationship people.
No,
You know what I'm saying that?
specifically. Because relationship people don't want us to breathe.
At all.
So relationship people, you can also stay safe this
Stop
season
committing fornication.
Yes.
by not committing
Committing
fornication
fornication.
And drinking hot pepper soup.
and stressing our lives.
This is your responsibility.
I don't
Because
understand.
what?
Yeah.
What nonsense?
We'll now be seeing
Don't-
cozy pictures and videos.
Don't be doing that.
So please, that is our number 6 on our daily top
Pregnancy
5.
for one.
No, they will
After
hear.
you-
But don't even tell them
No,
consequently.
don't tell them. We'll
so
just
that
sing the song.
in 9 months' time,
We will come visiting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's our daily top 5 for today. We'll be back shortly.